In this video, I get to share with you the easiest and greatest algorithm to actually move from nothing to having everything. And no, I'm not talking about, well, yeah, that might sound a bit cumbersome, but no, I'm not talking about energy manipulation. I'm not talking about the law of attraction, and I'm not talking about manifestation. I'm talking about a simple, easy process where you can move from where you are to where you want to be. The point is, if you're not working towards something, you will never get it. It says, the Bible says, seek and you will find. And also the common saying is, if you do not have a plan, then you're already planning to fail. How do you move from nothing to having everything, from where you are to where you want to be? Well, the name is Don Fidelis, Mr. Get the Job Done, the 5 o'clock man, and welcome to my channel. You need to watch this video all the way until the end because I have something great at the end that's going to really work out for you perfectly. You want to move from where you are to where you desire to be. And what I did recently is, I asked some of my closest friends, the people that know me intimately, and I asked them what they think I'm really good at. Now, what you want to do is, first of all, you want to discover yourself. You want to know who you are. So what you do is just grab some pieces of paper, 2 or 3 or whatever. First on the first paper, you write down what you think of yourself. Right? You write down your strengths, you write down your attributes, you write down some your skills also. Then you ask the people around you. Second step is you ask the people around you. People that know you intimately, your family, your friends, people that you hang out with. You ask them, what do you think I'm good at? Let them tell you what they think you're good at. Some of them will give you attributes. Others will tell you you're good at maybe entrepreneurship, you're good at ideation, you're good at innovation and things like that. Then write that down also on a different piece of paper, right? So now you have 2 papers, one that you wrote and the other one that what people told you about yourself. Yes, then you get the third piece of paper. Now what you write on the third piece of paper is you tabulate it however you want to tabulate it. For instance, this piece of paper, what you do is you could divide it in 3 different parts. If you don't have too much to write, you could divide into 3 different parts. This is about you. The first column is about you. The second is from people. The third is formatted list. Call it that. Formatted list. So it will look something like this. So this is where you have written stuff about yourself, what people think about you, and this is where you format everything. So you take what the people have said about you and you write it down this side. Right. You have this. And third step really is take a personality test. Go to www.16personalities.com. Take a personality test. Then compare the list that how you described yourself, how you know yourself, how you understand yourself. Compare that to the personality results that you receive, who the results tell you are, about your personality. So this will be, you'd have already done like 80% of getting to know yourself when you do that, really. So you have what the personality test gives you, you have what you think of yourself, and you have what people think of you. So what people think of you and your strength and whatnot. Then correlate, match things. In school we learned of like matching different colors. One column, the other column, orange, and then orange. Apple with another apple in a different column, and you're like matching. So now create another list where you match what people say about you. You look at what people say about you, you create a list, and then you'll be able to easily describe yourself. Like what I did the same recently. I asked a lot of people about what they thought of me, and let me just show you real quick. And I came up with this. So this is everything that people thought I'm good at, what people think I'm good at. Then from this list, I created this little list here. But it's still ongoing, but this is as far as I've gone so far. So I have like this formatted list, and I have like attributes on this side. I don't know if you can see it really. Attributes on this side, and this is a formatted list. So from these attributes, I'm able to describe myself. From this formatted list, I know what people think of me. And guess what? Because how all of this started for me was I got to a place where I was thinking, do I really have a business, or am I just living in my imagination? Is my life the way I want it to be, or am I living my life in my head? This is a real question, because a lot of people go about life not living the reality of it, but they're living their imaginary life, an imagination, where they're failing to see reality. So I was asking myself those questions, and it led me to doing all of this and just like really trying to get to understand myself more. And I realized that I really was not living in my imagination. I was actually living the reality of my life. And I'm doing everything that I love, to be honest. I love what I'm currently doing. I just need to do it better, really. So this is why I came up with all of this. And from everything, I was able to describe myself. I got the personality test, and the results exactly matched who I thought about myself, and it matched who everybody else thinks about who I am. So I'm very happy about that, to be honest. So what I concluded from all of the entire thing, applying this little process to myself, is I realized that I actually have two main interests when it comes to like business and stuff like that. Is I really enjoy product development. I really enjoy engaging myself into marketing content, creating marketing content, building marketing content, strategies and things like that, and just pushing like a product forward and the business forward. Like I really enjoy that. And the core of it is product development, like from inception all the way until it is profitable, or from inception all the way until it hits the market. You know, customer acquisition, like this is on a business front. Like these are things I really enjoy. I love hands-on activity, you know. And so if you apply this to yourself, and finally you understand your personality, you know your strengths, you know where you're good at, you know what people think about you, and things like that. And so you want to move from point A to point B. Now there's a gap there. There's where you are and where you want to be, you know, your desired kind of person that you want to be, really, or the desired destination that you want to be. It's raining, it's pouring outside, so you're stuck, you know, here, but you need to get here. So now there's this gap in between. So how do you fill that gap? So now, you know, it's about creating a plan. You need to create a plan of how you're going to move from point A to point B. And this has to be a methodical process, man. It has to be something that is actionable, not just something random. If you've made it this far, then well, there you have it. That's the algorithm. That's how you hack life, and that's how you hack anything in life. Your career, your life in general, your fitness also, the same algorithm applies. Business, the same algorithm applies. Relationships, the same algorithm applies. So if you really made it this far, drop me a comment, man. Like this video, drop me a comment, drop me a message also. Let's get talking. Let's see how far we can better each other's lives, and yours also, especially if you're feeling stuck in either your life, your career, your business. If you feel like your marketing is not going the way it should be, your sales is not going the way it should be, you're not acquiring customers the way you should be, or your product packaging is not as good as you think it should be, you're talking to the right person, you're listening to the right video. So get in touch with me, hit me up, and let's get working. Trust me, I've got an entire collage of the things that I've done. Yeah, it's a 5 o'clock, man. Down Fidelis. Catch you later. Have a good one. God bless you.